Hello.
You are paying attention. Hello.
I've been out of practice for a long time, but I
Oh,
learned
so
not to
you just
monologue.
started learning again?
No, it's not like I started to learn again, but I'm trying to keep my fluency going.
Is
And
that hard for
I
you?
learned from the last time not to make a monologue.
I think not many monologues happen, but people do that when they're nervous.
I am, and I was,
Do you
but
still feel nervous today?
Um, it's like I've been nervous when I ask you to call me,
Mm-hmm.
but you have two conversations with the ladies that were very, very relaxing.
Mm.
So I got relaxed.
It makes it easier, right? When somebody else goes first.
Sure. Sure,
Yes, I
and
agree with you.
I have been away from English. I'm so behind again because I was in a place where I could say, well, I could be in I don't know, so start teaching I was feeling that vibe,
And
but
now not
now
anymore?
it's like I'm stuck. I'm
Hmm.
stuck. I need to do it. If you don't do it every day, it's like for me, it's like I lost something in the way. Or for instance, pronunciation, fluency, words, vocabulary. So I'm so sorry, but I couldn't. I had to use my time for other things, and I couldn't be here with you
Everybody is
people.
busy, I totally understand. But I'm glad you're trying again to, catch up on your English.
And you do it every day, and I admire you because you also show up here for free to teach us, to give us tips, and to listen to us and have a conversation. You're being so nice and patient.
I think it's important, right? If I am not here every day, how can I tell you to learn English every day? I should be the
But you have a
example.
point. You have a goal.
Hmm.
You see, I'm mistaking words. You have a goal. You are planning. You have a platform for this.
Hmm.
You are already thinking how to expand, how to make this your living,
Of course, it's
how
my
to
whole
make a
life right
living.
now.
I mean, I'm not expressing myself right. You um you you know that you will live from this in the future. You're building to accomplish that.
Hmm.
So it's admirable, you see.
Yes, and it
And
also makes it easier to do every day. And that's why I tell you guys, have a goal for learning English, because then you can say the same thing about English. You can do
yes,
something
I
every
thought
day.
that teaching was my goal.
Hmm.
But it's like it's not like you live there and people also speak English. You
Hmm.
speak Dutch, but people there also speak English. I live here. Nobody, well, nobody. Of course, there might be someone that speaks English here, but it's not like I'm going to cross someone easily that speaks English and we can share something.
Hmm.
Mostly because I don't know, probably is it in my country that people who speak English, it's like they say that it's rude to speak English in front of other people who doesn't understand. Well, that's a minus point here.
Well, I think that many people think the way you do, but it is simply these days an excuse because internet is so big. There are so many people you could be talking to. In the Netherlands itself, I never speak English to anyone here because everybody is Dutch. There's no reason for me to speak English to them. I learned
I
my
thought
English by playing
I
games
thought
and
you
watching
did.
movies.
I thought you did. Viv
No,
is
only in
asking for the
Amsterdam.
next.
If you would go to a big city in Amsterdam, for example, or you go out at evenings with international students, you can speak English. But in general, in this village especially, nobody does. It's all
Well,
Dutch.
that's. I thought. Well, you
But
just
many
broke my
people are in
heart.
the same
I was
situation you are,
expecting
so.
differently.
No, Dutch is our native language. English isn't like also a native language. It's just that everybody here can speak English. Doesn't mean they will do that every single day.
Oh my God! I thought that was even easier, but okay. So you do this, and you're
The
happy to do
difference
it.
is, I think, for us, English is easier because it is closer to our native language. We have a lot of words in common. That is why so many people here can speak English. But you can do it too if you just find the people to practice with
I was
online or even in
so
your town.
engaged. I was so engaged that I also was learning Dutch with you in your channel. I learned to count, but
And I
then
just uploaded a new video today, so you can keep learning.
it's like what I said. I got stuck. And listen to me. I'm speaking awful, awful.
You're doing just fine. You're practicing. I think the thing
Mm.
you have to
Oh my God.
remember is that maybe the goal you had wasn't the right goal, and you need to find something better, a better reason why you are doing something. Because sometimes just because you want to do it is not good enough of a reason. If you are saying, okay, I want to find some friends international to talk to, that's a pretty good reason for a lot of people. Or I want to get a job, that's a great reason for many people. So find what works for you. Otherwise, you're going to go in and out of English.
But yeah, of course. But I mean, I've been busy with my doctor's appointments. I had exams
And
to
every single
make.
person in my live
Yes,
stream is a busy person. Everybody has a
and
job to do.
but I no. But the difference is that I wasn't, so I had to start
I
mixing
always
both
say the most important
worlds.
thing, if you learn English, do it every day. And you say, okay, I'm busy. No, 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes. You spent an hour scrolling on TikTok. You can take 5 minutes to learn English, I think. On average, people scroll an hour on TikTok. I think it is just what you choose to be important for you. And if you cannot do 5 minutes of English in a day, then you don't have the right goal with English because it's not important enough for you to do.
If you see, I follow many other teachers, but I have to tell you the truth, no one is like you.
I think every teacher is different, right? And
Yes,
everybody has a different personality.
I connect better with you. I don't know
I
what.
think that counts for some type of people because I'm more casual. I'm not really an uptight teacher following the rules and
Right.
telling you your mistakes.
You nailed it. You nailed it. Because, yes, you're right.
Well,
The
I
other.
am glad to hear that. And I'm sure you're gonna get it back, your English, if you just keep practicing.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for the people. And Viv is saying next all the
Of
time.
course. It is my pleasure.
I don't
Don't
know
worry about the
where
chat.
I don't know where to love her or to say, well, okay, I'm going away.
Don't worry
you
about
you
it.
can
Thank you
be
so
next.
much, at least, for talking to me again. And keep practicing, even if it's just
Remember,
5
my
minutes a
name
day.
is Eleonora.
I am not going to remember that, I can tell you right now.
Can you
Eleonora,
say
I will
it?
try my best.
Can you say it? Eleonora?
Eleonora.
Oh, good. Good. Well,
Yeah.
thank you. I'm happy for that.
Hope you have a
See
great
you.
day today, Eleonora.
Bye.
Bye-bye. That is a beautiful name, by the way, Eleonora. Like Eleanor. I think that's a really nice, like a quality name. Yes. Thank you, at least, so much for talking to me. Remember, if you get anything from this conversation, guys, have a goal when you learn English. Because if you don't have the right goal, it's hard for you to keep learning English. You're gonna push yourself for a few weeks and you're just gonna quit. I'm sure you've had this. I don't have to explain it to you. You picked up a guitar, you learned it for 3 weeks, and you gave up. You're super enthusiastic, 3 hours a day, and you give up because it's not sustainable. The word here is sustainable. Whatever you do, however much time you spend, it has to be sustainable, which means you have to be able to do it every single day, 7 days a week. For example, sleep. If you sleep 5 hours a night, that is not sustainable. You can't sleep 5 hours a night every single night, except if you're 0.001% of the people in the world. It's not doable. Because at some point you're gonna burn out, your body is gonna give up. So you need to do something that's sustainable. And when it comes to English, that's why I say start always 5 minutes a day. Even if you want to do more, just max it out at like 15-20 minutes a day. Max it out. So you're gonna get used to it every single day. And you're like, oh, this is actually not that bad. I have a lot of things to do, but I can do this.